Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm not Magic here, and I got a pretty crazy story to tell you guys today. This is actually back in seventh grade too, so this is a little while ago. But the reason I mentioned that it was in seventh grade is because it's potentially the scariest moment of my life, and it probably wouldn't have been as scary if it would have happened to me right now. But since it happened to me in seventh grade, it was like shit your pants, scared out of your life, kind of like it was scary. Just trust me. So I'm just gonna kind of go from the start and see where I end up. So this is back when I used to skate like full time. Like if you saw me, you saw my board in my left hand, something like that. So I spent the night at my friend Justin's house, and so it was me, him, and two other of our friends, and we were just chilling. It was about 1 o'clock, and we got bored, and we didn't really want to go to sleep. So we were just like trying to figure out what we wanted to do for the rest of the day, or not even the day, for the rest of the night, like because we weren't planning on sleeping until like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, because you know how like sleepovers are sometimes. Like you and your friends crash pretty late at night just because you're doing stuff. But we got bored, so we're just like, all right, you know what? Let's go teeping. We're seventh graders. Teeping's the shit. So there's another skater that lived down the street from him a little bit. His name was, I think it was Eric, and he was like, we didn't hang out with him as much. He was a few grades above us. He was like high school already. And we're like, all right, let's TP Eric. That'll be fun. So he even tells his mom, he's like, Mom, we're going to go out and TP him. And she's fine with it. So we get a few backpacks. We stuff them with toilet paper. We were going to get him good. So a few of us are wearing backpacks. I think it was two of us were wearing backpacks with toilet paper in them. So we go over to his house. We go and TP it and everything. And we get done relatively quickly. And we ding dong ditch him and everything. Like, it's fucked up now that I think about it, but whatever. And we ding dong ditch them. We run, and we're just like, well, we don't want to go home yet. It's only like 1:15. That took no time at all. So we're like, all right, well, we could take the long way around, and taking the long way back to his house involves us going through an elementary school and the middle school that we were attending at the time. So we're all like, all right, let's just do that. So we go through the elementary school. It's dark as shit, and that is like one of those elementary schools that has like those huge fields. And so it was just like almost pitch black, and it was like freaking us out. So we finally get through the first middle school, or not the middle school, the elementary school. We get through that, and we're just walking down the street a little bit. We see like a group of older kids. They're just chilling by a truck. We stop and talk to them for a little bit. They were funny as shit, but I'm pretty sure they were all like stoned out of their minds. So anyways, we're walking through the middle school, and we're completely fucking around with each other. Like, we're just like, we're doing like just random shit. We're hopping on the roofs and stuff, and we decide, we see a helicopter, and we're kind of thinking like, oh shit. Like at first we were joking like, oh shit, this helicopter's gonna start shooting us or something. And then we see the helicopter start circling back towards us, and we're like looking at each other like, nah, this guy can't be looking for us. Like there's just no way. And so when the helicopter keeps circling us, we're just like, oh shit, this helicopter is looking for us. Like it occurred to us like, we're getting searched for by a helicopter right now. Like there was no searchlight or anything on, and we're like, all right, well, what do we do? Do we run for it? And for those of you who don't know, or none of you know, but my middle school, actually every school I've ever attended, has been out. It's been more of an outdoor school. Like there's no hallways or anything. All the hallways are outside. This is like an indoor building. So we're outside. We're by a classroom. We're outside, and we're seeing this helicopter circling us, and we're just like, all right, well, what do we do? Do we run for it? We're like confused. We're seventh graders, So we're just like, all right, well, if we're gonna run for it, we're gonna have to hop a shitload of gates, because our middle school was going through construction at the time. So there's like 7 gates we had to hop over, and we're just like, all right, fuck it, and we just run. We book it, and we're hopping over gates, and I'm literally like jumping over these gates like no other person, like full on like how a black person, like black LeBron James, jumping over fences. Like I wasn't even touching them, just straight jumping over them. And finally we get to the side of the school where we were gonna like try to hop over the last gate, and right before we get to it, we see this huge roadblock of cops. There's at least 6 different cop cars there, and nothing happens in my city, so obviously every single cop is gonna be on this case. We see all the cops. Some of them are about to pull their guns out because they think we're fucking robbing a bank or some shit. And the helicopter turns its spotlight on, and we're just looking at each other like, fuck, we're like beyond screwed right now. And the cops are looking at us, and 2 of us have backpacks on, so they're thinking the worst. So we had to hop over the gate. We all had to call our parents and have them pick us up. And I don't know, that was like the scariest fucking moment ever. Cause think of it, think of being in 7th grade and having 6 cop cars, cops with guns pulled out, and a helicopter spotlight on you. You would shit your pants. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this commentary. I kind of had to do this like last minute, but I thought it was a pretty cool story. Leave a like on the video, leave a favorite, and a new thing I'm doing is I'm posting to the Respawn app, so I'll leave a link in the description. And if you guys could just go over there and bump the video, it'd be really awesome, because it really helps me. I'm going to get a partnership. So anyways, this commentary is running a little long, so I'll see you guys.